Hi, this is Kim, and I'm going to talk to you tonight about how to start the investment game. This is just a fun game that we play for the rest of the semester, so it's going to begin and end in about 9 weeks. And the objective of this game is to make the most money in capital gain over the next 9 week period. So, first of all, let me point you to this sheet, Spring 2017 Investment Game Form over here on the right hand side. What you're going to do is, for my online students, you do not need to establish a team. In fact, you'll just work on this solo, but you still have to come up with a catchy team name. So whatever you're going to call yourself, try to be as clever as possible. When I show you some existing portfolios, you'll get some ideas as to what I might be looking for. Then once you figure out your name, you're going to go ahead and come up with stocks and this symbol and the current price of the stock when you fill out this form. So you're going to go to finance.yahoo and locate the current price, and then the number of shares you want to purchase for each stock symbol, and then let the math go ahead and calculate for you over here in this last column how much the amount is, which is of course taken by multiplying the price times the number of shares. Now up here in the instructions it says you cannot exceed $10,000. So you want to develop a domestic stock portfolio with $10,000 worth of money. And I don't want you to use any foreign stocks. Please keep them to domestic stocks. And remember, it's all about stocks, so no funds or anything like that. So that's what you do. Once you're done with this form, you're going to go ahead and submit it via the link in Canvas. And then you're going to move over here to the left-hand side, and I'm going to show you how to put an online portfolio in Yahoo Finance. So the first thing you're going to need to do is log in, and up here in the right hand corner I've already logged in, and I'm not going to tell you the login name and password on a video, but I will post it to our site so you'll know the correct username and password. Again, I will post it right on the page for this week. Once you're logged in, you're going to see my name up here in the right hand corner. And then you're going to go and click on this tab called My Portfolio. Now hopefully you have a faster web service than I have, so yours will load much quicker. And also please note that sometimes Yahoo can be fussy. Okay, so here we go. You're going to end up with a screen that looks somewhat like this. And if you don't the first time, try again. So for example, this is a new portfolio that was put up today, and it's called Cookie Dough. That is the name of the portfolio. And in this portfolio, you can see that these are the stocks that they selected, and they have a current market value of $9,971. And as of the time we put these in the class today, this around noon, this portfolio has lost $25. Okay, but that can change overnight. As we all know, the market can go up and down, and then again, it depends on the stocks that you bought. Let me go to another one just to show you what we did today. By the way, this is a list of many classes of portfolios, but typically you're going to find yours all the way at the end of the list. So, for example, we have another group who named themselves Beyonce's Little Helpers. We have Dwayne the Stock Johnson, Stockward, Arkham Profiles, I think that's a Batman reference, New Kids on the Stocks, etc. So let me go here. I'm going to look at Dwayne the Stock Johnson. And here's another team made of Nick, Emily, and Sophie. And these are all the stocks that they picked to track. And again, stock market lost a little ground by the end of the day, so they're down about $19. But I think you get the idea. So now it's time for you to put your portfolio on the line. It's really easy to do. You're going to go here on the down arrow. Actually, you don't even need to do that. We're going to go right over here on this tab and click Create New. Once you're on create new over here, so let's say I'm going to create a portfolio called grasshopper for my young grasshoppers. And then in my portfolio, I don't want to pick 10 different stocks, so I'm going to pick just one. I'm going to go with Visa again. I got this thing for Visa. So I'm going to add Visa here, and I'm only going to have one stock. But again, you can have as many as you want. So I'm going to, if I want other symbols, I could key them in here and just add the symbol. I can look it up. Not too difficult to figure out, but I'm just going to stick with my one, so I actually don't want to add Apple. All right, market indices. I would like you to go ahead and click the S&P 500 just so you can see how your portfolio or how your individual stocks compare to the market index, the broad market index. So go ahead and click the S&P 500. Now, the default watch, we want to go ahead and select performance. So we want to see on the main screen how our stock is performing at any time we go into this site. And after you're done with that, you can just click Save. So now I have a portfolio called Grasshopper. It has Visa in it. The current price of Visa you can see is $89.06. It changed 12 cents today, and the S&P 500 was down a little bit, but I'm not done. Now I need to go add in my $10,000 worth of holdings. So you click on this button, Add Edit Holdings, and now I'm going to add in how many shares. Well, I want to maximize my $10,000 because idle cash for this game is going to lose you money. So you don't want to leave any idle cash sitting around. So let's say I'm going to buy 110 shares, and the price that I'm going to pay is $90. That work. And commission is 0. There's no commission. I'm your broker and I'm not going to charge you anything. But in your first line of notes, I just want you to put your full name. So I'm going to put Kim Handy here. So now I'm done. I can go ahead and click Save. And now I have a portfolio, a market value of $9,796 because I put in here that I paid $90 and now it's only selling for $89. I'm down $100. Okay? But for you, you're going to go and you're going to key in the price, whatever the lowest price is on the day you decide to sit down and complete this form. So make sure you complete the form first, then go ahead, build your portfolio in Yahoo, and make sure that your holdings, when you go in here to add edit holdings, it must match. The shares and the price must match exactly what you have put on your form, because this is the source documentation and this is going to be in my possession. And what can happen is someone else can go into these portfolios and change things around, and we want to make sure that we can always go back to the source documentation. Now you might ask, well, can I ever sell something? And the answer is yes. On designated sell days, which are typically on Thursdays, for the rest of the semester, you can go ahead and you'll have to notify me that you want to sell a particular stock that you have at the price when you decide to sell. And then I will go ahead and sell it, and you will have to tell me what you want to buy so that I can reposition your investment. So I will take care of anything after the original setup of your portfolio. Well, I hope that helps. Remember, it's a game. I'm mostly interested in the clever name that you're going to come up with. And I know you're most interested in winning, because if you win, there's a prize at the end of the semester, which is 9 weeks away, because we are now halfway through the school year, which is pretty amazing. So anyway, good luck to you. And if you have any questions, just shoot me a text. Thanks and have a great night.